give you 4 pieces of advice that we found critical when we first launched the company. The first one I would say is with respect to Whole Foods or any similar retailer. Whole Foods was the first retailer we were in. We were in an entire region. And a few other companies told us to invest the money and do demos. Whole Foods gets a lot of new product on a regular basis, a lot of really high quality, excellent product, and the only way to differentiate yourself is to get that product in people's hands. And though it was expensive and time consuming and not always very easy or glamorous, we demoed.
Because it was us.
It was us a lot.
Not glamorous.
Weekends.
Yeah.
We actually ended up building a team and demoed, sometimes 60 to 100 times a month, and it really paid off. And this is our backyard, and we do well here, and we did that for a while before we even thought about growing. So wherever you get in, just grow your product there. Don't rush to get into the next region. Make sure you do well in that region and invest the money.
And a really nice segue from that is to start small and to stay small for the short term in the beginning. That was a piece of advice we got, and I think we were both a little bit like, we want to move faster than that. That doesn't, it's not what you want when you finally have a product that's on a shelf. But it's great advice because while we were demoing, we were talking to people. What did they like about it? What did they not like about it? What did they wish could be changed or different package sizes that we now offer? So you learn a lot about what people want, and you're going to make changes, whether it's to your packaging or to your formula or things that are out of your control. And so if you're small, and whether that's in your backyard or across the country in a retailer, you can make those changes without destroying your company and going under because of the financial implications.
Third piece of advice is everyone has their own journey. Though you will get a lot of advice, especially at trade shows, from other people that have walked down this journey years before you, not all of their decisions will make sense for you. So to give you an example, everyone told Katie and I from day one, you need a broker. You won't be able to grow this without either a national broker or a large regional broker, and we always shied away from it because it didn't feel right to us. And here we are a few years later in a couple thousand stores, and we still don't have a national broker. We've decided to have regional brokers and client-specific brokers, but we kind of walked our own journey, and it felt right and it worked for us. So take the advice, but follow your gut instinct too. Know what's going to work for you, because I think if we chosen a broker early on, it wouldn't have been a successful route for us anyway. So we did the right thing and it worked for us. It was a different journey than a lot of other people take, but it got us to the same destination.
And lastly, I would say, look at your competitive space and look at the people that you're next to at a trade show or next to on the shelf, or just other companies that you want to be like in the natural and organic space. And don't think of them as competition, think of them as your teammates. Because what we are trying to do as a community is change how people eat and change how people think about food. So if we look at the company right next to us on the shelf as the person that we're trying to get off the shelf so that we can have more space, it's kind of defeating the whole purpose of our part of the industry. Our part of the industry is still very small. So if we work together, and not in a way that takes away from our own company, but in a positive way, and we look at that as moving the whole system forward, then we all win.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.